The Dennis Meyer Under-12 tournament was played at the Ceylon Sports Club on the 5th of November. This is a tournament that sees kids playing in a sixes format. In its fourth year, there were 100 participants playing over 2 categories. The first category of 6 to 9-year-olds had a total of 8 teams during the round-robin format, divided into 2 groups, the red and the blue. After all teams had played their 3 group games each, it came down to the 2 winners. GIIS, winner of the red group, took on RMCA Hurricanes, winner of the blue group, in the final. GIIS batted first, making 52 in their 6 overs. Pranav Sudarshan top scored with 11 runs and would go on to win the Best Batsman award for his category with a total of 21 runs in the tournament. RMCA's Max Day was the outstanding performer of the day and tournament. His 2 wickets in the final made him the category's best bowler with figures of 4 for 6. RMCA Hurricanes got to their target of 52 easily. Brent Lawson top scoring with 15 to help his team to a 6-wicket win with 3 balls to spare. RMCA Hurricanes, the champions of the 6 to 9 years category.
Well, I'm proud of our team, and we've all worked so hard to get here, and it's just wonderful to play with these boys.
So how do you rate your team's performance for the tournament?
Million out of 10.
So what's next for this team?
Probably going to bigger things and more tournaments. Yeah. Most of us came here to play for the member of Dennis Myers and for his death on this pitch. And we would all love to come back next year to do the same thing.
The second final of the day was for the 9 to 12 years category. The teams were divided into 2 groups of 4 as well, with the group winners meeting in the final. The finalists in this one were AIS Kangaroos, winners of the yellow group, and AIS Emus, winners of the white group. And while both teams came from the same school, the rivalry between them was intense. The Kangaroos won the toss and batted first, making 74 in their 6 overs. Jonathan Riley was their best batsman with 24 runs, as the wickets around him fell at regular intervals. Emus bowler Komi Edmonston did well to restrict the Kangaroos, taking 3 wickets in the match. The Emus got off to a flying start in their reply. Opener Jackson Rath was prolific with the bat as he took the team to 30 in just 2 overs. Rath making 18 of those runs. And while his wicket slowed the innings down, the damage was already done. Emus won by 4 wickets to become the 9 to 12 year category winner in this tournament.
Great. We only won because everybody had self-belief. The other team, I think, I got a little bit too cocky.
How do you rate your team's performance in the tournament?
10 out of 10. I mean, we had 1 loss, and then our wides, we had none of them, and that's how we got through to this final. It was just a great performance here.
So what made the difference in the final?
Our self-belief, our cooperation, and there was no crappy talk on the field, so yeah.
Right, it's that time of our show again where we turn to our resident coach, Arjun Menon, with his tip of the week.
In today's segment, we're going to talk about the front foot drive, and I've got Archie today who will be helping me out with this. Now, a very important thing about the front foot drive, I'm just going to talk about, again, 3 basic coaching points. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about, as you can see, and Archie gets into his stance. Okay, the first thing is about initiating a backlift. It's very important to make sure that you get some sort of backlift, and this should happen when the bowlers release the ball, so they can create some power when you hit the ball. Okay, so the first thing is the backlift. Okay, so initiate the backlift. Second thing is you actually got to step towards the ball. Okay, so Archer's actually going to step towards the ball and make sure they're stepping towards the line of the ball. There's no point if Archer was about to step over here or where he will lose balance and not actually get any power shot. So get back to where you are. All right. And the third thing he wants to do from that point is to release the trigger. So he needs to initiate the backlift and then swing. So it basically coming back, Archer. Okay, so he's got his backlift, step, and his swing. All right, so Archer's going to take us through the full process. Let's go.
Backlift, step, and swing.
All right, talk about the basics of the back foot drive as opposed to the front foot drive. When you play the back foot drive, these are balls that are pitched shorter and coming up into the body. Okay, so Archer's going to show us what we have to do. First thing you want to do is, again, initiate your backlift. Okay, step back as opposed to forward, and then initiate your bat swing, okay? And again, you must remember, these are when balls are coming around the midriff area, okay? So I'm just going to take us through the whole process.
Back lift, back.
Up ahead on the SCA Cricket Show, we speak to a former international cricketer as he speaks to us candidly about his career. Stay with us.